All right, well, hello everybody. It's David Herzog here on Tuesday. Got a live stream going here. Everything appears to be okay, and I think we are live streaming on Twitter, so we have that. It's going on right there, and we've got everything set up here. That's good. What I'm going to do here today is show you a demonstration of how to install Windows 10 on a computer. Let's just say, for an example, that you got a bad virus on your computer and you do not know what to do to get the virus removed. Well, I'm going to go through the steps here of how to install Windows 10 to wipe your hard drive or SSD clean and install Windows 10. So right now I'm going to go to, here's the computer that I'm going to be doing the demonstration on, Dell Inspiron 531, and here is the computer itself. So let me go ahead and get the software up here. There we go. That we need. How about that? Like I said, this is live. You're seeing everything live. Here we go. Let me get that going on, and let's see. We now hide the sidebar. There we go. Okay, now that is the screen. That's a computer screen of this computer. That's a computer screen right there that you're seeing with me up in the corner of this computer. Okay, now let's just pretend that you got a bad virus on your computer, and you need to wipe it clean and install Windows. This is the process that you're going to go through to do it. Okay, so right now I'll go back to myself right there, for full screen. And right now I have what anybody can make this. There's tons of videos out there. It's called a Windows 10 USB. Let me see if I can get it up close there for y'all to see. If you can see, it says Windows 10 USB. Okay, and anybody can make that. Excuse me. Anybody can make this. It's real easy. But it's a good thing to have. It's a good thing to have in case you do run into this problem. And okay, without going on any further, let me go ahead and go back to the Dell Inspiron computer there. And what I'm going to do briefly is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the Windows 10 USB in the USB of the computer, and I'm going to restart the computer and go into the BIOS and change the BIOS setting. And you'll be able to see that. You'll be able to see that here shortly. So I'll be right back. Okay, as you saw there, you saw me put the USB in the computer. The Windows 10 USB is in the computer right now. And the next part of this process is let's go to the computer screen itself right there. And what we got to do is go ahead and we got to restart the computer there. We got to restart this computer. So we're going to restart it, and we're going to go into the BIOS here. And there's our restart right there. Power. Get the right mouse there. Power and restart. Okay, and we're restarting the computer. And as we are restarting the computer, I'm going to start pressing F12 on the keyboard that I have here so I can get into the BIOS. And you'll be able to see that here. It's booting up there. F12 is the boot menu. Okay. Okay, and now we are in the boot menu of the BIOS. You know, everybody's seen that. I want to hold on for a second. Sorry about that. We're in the boot menu of the BIOS, and according to the instructions here, right here, we've got to go down to the USB hard drive, the SanDisk one, which should be going down to that one. Press the down arrow, and we're going to press enter to accept. And this should go ahead and boot the Windows 10 USB. Okay, and there we go. So far, so good. Showing everything. And it might be a few minutes because this is a really old computer, and hopefully I'll be able to do this successfully. I have a new SSD in it. It's a 500 gigabyte SSD. There we go. It's getting ready to start. Okay. Alright. So far everything has been going okay. Hopefully everybody is still inside and they're being safe and everything. Okay, now we're to the Windows installation screen. Okay, to install this, make sure that your language is United States, time country, or whatever country you're in. We're in the United States, so we're going to click next. We're going to click install now. And as you can see, Windows 10 is the setup is starting. And this will take a little bit because we're going to have to go through some menus, but you're seeing this live, on my channel. Hopefully, okay. Now, when you get to this, screen here, click down here saying on the writing that says I don't have a product key. And after that, it's going to take you to a screen here that says, that's going to tell you which version of Windows do you want to install. Click the Windows 10 Pro 64-bit. That's what I have on all of my computers. And click next. Windows 10. Make sure you got Windows 10 Pro 64-bit. Good. And there we go. And you have to accept the license terms right there. Click next. And what we want is a custom install. This is a clean install here. We don't want to upgrade. We're going to go ahead and we want one partition. We're going to remove this. It says delete. Partition might contain application data. Yeah, we can go ahead and do that. Okay. And it says drives there. Let's go ahead and move this to. We should have one partition. Okay. There we go. It says drive 0 unallocated space. Okay, that means there's nothing on this drive. Free space 465.8 gigs. This is a 500 gigabyte SSD in here. Let's click next. And we're waiting for, now it's installing Windows. You see the screen that says installing Windows. It's waiting for files. You know, you always want to make sure you have any other partitions as of that you have, previous partitions that you have on deleted until you have one partition that says unallocated space. As you just saw me do. This is really, really, really easy to do. In case you run into a situation where you're like, oh my God, I clicked on a link, I got downloaded a virus, I got to reinstall Windows. This is the way you're gonna do it. It's really, really, really easy. Oh boy. And we're waiting for everything to install. And sometimes it's like waiting for paint to dry, you know, but you know, this is IT, you know, this is what happens, and this is a few of the things that happen, a few of the processes and procedures that happen in IT. But this is just a demonstration of how to do this on your personal computer if you run into a problem and you don't want to go through, you don't know how to remove a virus, or you know, you don't want to go through the time, you know, to remove a virus, or you don't have the tools to remove it, or you have not made a previous image of your hard drive or SSD, then you're pretty much stuck with what this is called is a nuke and pave, you know, deleting all the partitions with all your data on it and starting over. And this will take a little while because this will take a while because the Dell Inspiron computer that I have right there, that this is going on, that this is being installed on, has a wireless card. It's a wireless connection. I do not have an Ethernet cable hooked into it. I have a wireless card hooked up it. But as you can see, I'll go back to the screen there. We're installing, we're 75%, getting files ready for installation. And you just gotta sit back and wait, you know. Go grab you a beer, you know. Yeah. Put your burrito in the microwave, you know, or, you know, get you a slice of pizza, yeah, whatever. And be glad you're alive. And after this screen, there'll be some further screens that we'll have to go through to set up the features. All the features in to configure the installation of Windows here. Well, I'm just gonna sit here, you know, and drink my water. I don't see anybody in the chat room, you know, so we'll just sit here and wait for the Windows to install. Or Windows 10 64-bit 1909 to install. Alright, installing features. We've got 3 of the checkboxes that are turning green. Installing updates. You're seeing it live here, you know. My channel, my YouTube channel, Technology Today. Windows needs to restart to continue, it's going to restart. We'll see the screen go black, and we'll see the should see the BIOS screen again of the Dell Inspiron. Okay, that's going to restart. The computer is restarting, so we should see that soon. Okay, I just heard it, and there's the BIOS screen of the Inspiron 531 computer. There we are. Okay. And let's check here, and let's check everything. Everything we got good. Got a good stream going on today. That's good. Okay, now Windows is starting services, getting devices. We're getting everything ready on this computer. This takes a lot of patience, so just, chill out, relax, It's not going to be a really, really fast process here. And that's usually the way it is in IT. Nothing is fast in IT because you're waiting for files to download, you're waiting for directories to populate, and everything else. And this is a clean installation of Windows. This is what I really recommend anyone who buys a computer from a store to do this to their computer, because any computer that you buy from the store is going to have all kinds of manufactured programs on it, trials of programs and everything and that just takes up space on your hard drive. You want a clean hard drive like this, or SSD like this one here, that's not going to have anything on it but Windows. Alright, well, we're just sitting here, and as the band Boston said in their song, we're taking our time and just moving along. Hopefully you won't forget about me after I'm gone today. And hopefully this is going to help anybody who needs to do this. Okay, I think we are just restarting. Okay. Did we just restart again? Yep, I think we just restarted again. Okay. We're still installing everything. Okay. This is the next screen that's coming up. Yeah. Okay. Now we're at the blue screen. Just a moment there. You can see the circling dots there, the dot circles there. now we're to this screen. Let's start with the region. Is this right? Okay, we're down here at the bottom. We're United States. We want to do in the United States. We're in the United States. We're not in United Kingdom or the Arab Emirates or Ukraine or Uganda or any other of the countries. United States, click yes. Okay. Is this the right keyboard layout for you? Okay. United States, yes. We want to click that one at the top. You want a second keyboard layout? No, we're going to skip that. We don't need a second one. We need one keyboard layout. And let's go ahead and say I don't have internet here. Right there. And let's continue with the limited setup there. Because in this part, I do believe that it's going to ask you to maybe do a Microsoft account. And this is the way to install it without creating a Microsoft account. Who's going to use this PC? For this PC, I'm just going to type user. Oops. How about let's get in the right let's get in the right keyboard and mouse there. There we go. Okay, and there is the name for the computer. And I need the right mouse to go to the next screen here. Setting up a password. You can set up a password if you choose to. I usually don't. Yeah, but that's your choice. If you want to set one up, go ahead and set one up at this one. If not, just make it something that, just make sure you write it down somewhere. And so that's no password there. And let's see. We're going to click no on that one. Right here to do more cross devices with activity history, we're going to click no on that one. And let's see, get help from your digital assistant. That's the Cortana part. This is a Cortana part of it. We're going to decline. We're going to click decline on that. We're not going to do that. We're going to say no, decline. And here's the privacy settings part. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to on this we're going to turn off the online speech recognition. We're going to turn off the Find My Device. We're going to turn off the inking and typing ones. We're going to turn off the advertising. We're going to turn off the location. We'll leave on because that's going to be the one where we'll be we won't have to set the date and time on it. We should have a right date and time on it. That's the only one that we're going to leave on and say yes, sir. So we're going to uncheck that. We're going to say no to all that. And let's double check to make sure we have all of them turned off except the location. And okay, the online speech one's off there, yes. And the Find My Device is off there, yes. Inking and typing. And the advertising, yes. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 on that side. And we've got 1. And on this side, we've got the location is on, and 1, 2, and 1 and 2 on that side. Okay. And I think we are ready to go. Let's go ahead and accept that. The location is the only one it's on, so we're going to click accept right there. All right. And here we are at the screen, getting everything ready. Yeah. And now we're here. This might take several minutes. Don't turn off your PC. And as you're seeing, this is a normal, fresh, clean install of Windows 10, of Windows 10 64-bit operating system on a hard drive or SSD. the computer that I have, or this computer that I have right here, this computer here does have, an SSD in it. You know, it had a 500 gigabyte hard drive, but I upgraded it to an 500 gigabyte SSD, installed uh, and I installed Windows 10 64-bit operating system on it, just as you're seeing me do right now. So you can upgrade. And after we get everything, installed here, and we get to the Windows screen, we're going to restart the computer just to see how long it takes to boot. Alright, well, looks like we're on our screen there. Now, almost there. Okay. We'll double check here because we've got let's check out Microsoft Edge here. We should have internet. This is the installation of Windows 10, complete installation of Windows 10. And what you can do is, you can connect it to your own network after you get everything done. And I'm wondering why. Let me go ahead and go back here. Let's go to me for a second here, and I need to see why that is acting like that for. See why that's acting like that for. That should be. That is really weird. That's really weird why it is so small. Oh, that might be a resolution problem. Let's go ahead and let me go ahead and go back to the screen here, and it might be a resolution problem. Let's see, display settings. What do we got here? Scaled layout, 1024 by 768. I think this one goes up to, let's see if we can get that bigger. Well, that's better, but we're still keep the changes revert. Landscape. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we're on the highest resolution for this here, so. And you can go ahead and you can do this yourself, But I'm just wondering why that this is not. Why this is not showing a full screen. Because we should be at full screen here. And as I said, you get to see it live here. Yeah. Okay. Well, you see the Windows 10 screen right there. Everything is installed. Windows 10 operating system is installed. And with that, we're going to go ahead and end the live stream here. You saw the process of how to install Windows 10 64-bit operating system. And hopefully everybody liked that, and everybody enjoyed that little walk on the wild side here of Windows installation. And hopefully you'll be able to see this video out there, and you'll be able to do it for yourself. Just take your time and go through the steps. It's really, really, really easy. It's not hard. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and end the live stream here. I'm going to go back to myself there. So that completes the installation of Windows 10 64-bit operating system on the Dell Inspiron 531 computer. And as you can see, it's running. The computer is running. And let's go ahead let's go ahead and see if we can restart here before we end here. Let's do a restart, and this might take care of the that might take care of the issue here. Let's see. And we restarted. We're restarting here. Okay, now we got a BIOS screen there. Okay, and we're installing, and there's a Windows 10 screen coming up. And maybe this might take care of the problem, the screen resolution problem. Maybe not. Wow. Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure that it rebooted and everything, that everything is going well, and it is. I just don't understand why that's happening. Might be something to do with the capture card too. The software on the capture card, but I looked at the capture card. You know, we shouldn't have those black screens. We shouldn't have the screen there. Okay, get your file set up OneDrive, and we're not going to do that. Okay, let's go to right here and see. Well, that's the thing there. Okay, maybe this is the deal. Okay, here we go. I know I figure it out eventually. There we go. I think. Therefore I am, right? Okay. Now, well, let's get. Yeah, I just discovered the problem, which is great. You know, as you say, this is live. You know, you're seeing it here. Yeah. You're seeing it right here on my channel. You know, you're not gonna get things are not gonna get any more real than this. You know. And these are some of the things that you might run into if you're working on becoming a computer repair technician, like I am. Let's go to here. I want to show you that. Okay, and now we have got the problem resolved right there. So there we go. All right. That's what screen should look like without all the black bars around it. There. And that concludes the successful integration of Windows 10 64-bit. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye here, and I'll see you soon. Hopefully, this helps everybody.